Guys, life is short, okay? Be cringe, be extra, be a diva. It's crazy that I'm going to Belgium, which is going to be my 33rd country and my 13th country alone. If I did not pull the trigger to travel alone, there are 13 entire adventures that I never would have had. I don't need permission to do something. I just need to book the trip. If you want to go do something, go do it. And if you needed permission, you have my permission. This story begins on a flight to Europe as I attempt to capture the internal monologue of a solo journey. I went through the motions. Yes, I'd like champagne. No bread, please. And I couldn't shake the wondrous feeling of disbelief that I had managed to finagle my life into being here. We made it to Belgium. I always get a little giddy when I touch down in a new country. It's already 7 p.m. here. That is hopefully just enough time to get settled, get dinner, and go to the hotel. Good morning. You guys, this hotel, it's just not my vibe. And if something in life is not your vibe, you can go. You can just get up and leave and exercise free will. And this trip is about exercising free will. It's not a fit without the hat. I live in a place where it's hot, so I don't always get to flex my cute winter fits. And it's not sunny outside yet, but let's go. Gosh, guys, this place is so much better. I'm glad I moved. This is huge. The difference is insane. We have a little living room here. Bedroom. You could say I'm trying to figure out what makes a life full, but I'm not. My life is full because I fill it. The loneliness can be a burden, but so can company. Solo traveling has taught me I can do anything. Setting out to do something so uncommonly done alone and of my own accord is a skill in itself that has immensely benefited all parts of my life. When you solo travel, you stop waiting for permission or for life to happen to you, and you begin to happen to life. We're in the Peter Paul Rubens room. He lived here. He was Belgian. He lived in Antwerp. I love the way he portrays the woman in the middle, full of light and nurturing and divine feminine. The gods putting a halo on her and she's glowing, and then all the babies are reaching up. It's just, I think it's so beautiful. I think when you're making art to make the art, it has an infinitely more fulfilling byproduct. Art has a special way of depicting life at the time of its creation. Older art shows dramatic scenes, acts of God and war and love filled with detail, expression, and life itself. Contemporary art is so plain, so abstract. Whatever happened to doing something for the sake of doing it? I think we get so caught up in running from milestone to milestone to milestone to milestone that we forget the simplicities of a really good coffee or a walk with a friend because you're just trying to make $1 million or see all these places or like find love, and I think those will come. That's just one thing. To eat, I got a savory gluten-free waffle and then I got a beer flight. I'm gonna preface this with I am not a beer person. I am mostly trying this because they have gluten-free options and because I'm in Belgium, so I have to. This is very nice. It's not very bitter. I don't know why I'm smelling it like it's wine or something. It smells like apple cider. Ooh, I really like this one. Oh, that's very interesting.
Making a video?
Yeah, like for traveling.
From the US?
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Nice. So you like vlogging your trip?
Yeah, I try to vlog all of them. Like, it's not just about the travel, but it's about like what I learn while I'm by myself. And I want to inspire people to travel. And bringing a book with me everywhere. And instead of going on my phone, I either sit and look at the wall or I read a book. I like this part. To the ego, the present moment hardly exists. Only past and future are considered important. It says, one day when this, that, or the other happens, I am going to be okay, happy, and at peace. It's always conditional. It's always when I meet this person or when I make this amount of money or when I do these things or accomplish this thing. But I disagree with that. I think that it's a choice to enjoy and be present and grow from everything. So easily in the US are we caught up with our happiness and our peace being conditional upon external factors. You'll get there. If you put the work in, you'll get there just like everybody else will. We all know our time is limited here, yet very few people really act on that. Say how they feel, go to new places, learn something new. Do you think it's because they don't like to be uncomfortable? Or maybe because they think they have time? Or maybe there's another reason not to do something that trumps a life unlived. This satisfaction and appreciation of everyday aspects of life has led to a sense of peace across the continent, ever so prominent to an American always searching for the next thing. Maybe they don't become a billionaire or solve world hunger, but they seem to be genuinely happy every single day. Isn't that more than what any human can ask for in life? I was not even gonna film this morning, but I just stumbled upon a completely gluten-free bakery before my trip to Ghent and Bruges, so we have to try it. My mind is blown right now. Parlez-vous anglais? Oh no? Okay.
Il y a besoin de quelque chose ou ça va?
I've traveled to Europe alone now, searching for something that I haven't found yet. I guess you could call it life or adventure or maybe even myself. The thing with traveling alone is that you have a lot of time with your thoughts. You sit with them, you listen to them, you analyze them, you start to understand yourself better. We made it to Ghent! And it is gorgeous. Another episode of Kira Meets Belgium. Oh, more people about to be in my shot. Well, what I was trying to say was this bridge and a lot of bridges in Europe that I've seen have locks all over them. Couples leave the locks and then throw the key in the water. How wonderful is a life with yourself? Knowing that you can completely control your happiness and well-being and trusting that you will take whatever steps necessary to be truly happy. Behind me is Castle of the Counts, which is also our last stop in Ghent. And my train is about to be here. So let's go. I don't have all the answers, but I have a few. Those answers got me here in this perfect and fulfilled moment, and they'll continue to come and get me wherever I need to go.
Oh yeah.
All right, we're in Bruges, or Bruges. I came all the way down here for a boat tour because it said online on the website for boat tours that they come from the St. John's Museum Hospital. But if you look behind me, you will see there's no boat tours. That's okay. I'm just taking it as a sign that I'm not supposed to go on a boat tour today, and I'm gonna have extra time to sit in a restaurant and people watch and read my book. You know, I don't know, maybe something bad would have happened on the canal tour, maybe something better is gonna happen because I'm missing it. So let's go. Welcome to the market square, which is beautiful. I think Bruges has to be one of my favorite spots in Belgium so far. I just had maybe the most common American in Europe situation, which was I almost missed my train. I had to run for a train, which I kind of love running for a train. It builds so much character, and then the feeling of accomplishment that you get when you run on the train and you make it. Like my train, I literally just sat down, my train leaves in 1 minute. I've been finding these solo trips deeply introspective. People who don't usually solo travel don't realize how introspective they are, and potentially like maybe scared of being left alone with your own thoughts. And I feel like my threshold for growth increases and increases and increases on every single solo trip because I have so much extra time to identify my thoughts, think about them, think about the ones that I like or the ones that may not be serving me right, and kind of look at my life from a bird's eye view instead of just being in it all the time and trying to get through the to-do list each day and, you know, did I work out and get all my stuff done and eat healthy. And I have realized now that every time I reach my phone, it's like a rejection of the present moment. How many notifications do you get on your phone that are like a life or death emergency where like someone would die or something drastically horrible in your life would happen if you hadn't seen it immediately? It's been really nice to sit with my own thoughts and sit with myself and not be distracted. I think I'm the only person on this train car. Sorry, I was making a video.
Thank you.